and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his... No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you up.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
The gunner, the raddest, the killer. What do you think he does? Huh?
What are we waiting for?
Lance Corporal, just fucking shut up and wait for your order.
He is not used to commanding or leading. He feels uncomfortable. He'd rather shoot to kill. All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Crenel would never sanction this.
I am a Cornell Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel... Nah, I just have the biggest gun. King Reaper. You're right. But you see, I want it.
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out. Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about...
Don't fucking talk to me about my...
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every...
Yeah? Who did? How fucking convenient. You think you're funny? How about the kid? That'd be...
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. A low tick. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Fucking waste this fuck!
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! She left! Her room's clean.
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it, man. Concentrate on this.
Yes. So what? Nah. I'm clear as day.
Enough already! What is this?
Interrupt me again and I will execute you. What's that, loincloth? I can't hear you.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Rude. Kill him.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. An Easter AR-FA7, built for taking out. You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see absolute destruction. Is there anything we could use to... He's drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to... From the corner of... He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifle. You leap left. A small angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man tilts his head, trying to... Watch out! To your left.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as an unbelievable shot from the Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you.
Oh God, watch out!
You can't. There is no time. The pain is too immense to scream. The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is run. It's Titus with a splat like meat. He's not gonna make it. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. You hear me?
But you can't. It's... No, you scream. Behind you, there is no room for hesitation.
This is death. One.
The fight? There is no... He's not taking it. And rotting.
He can't go. There is a radio in the distance. A radio. You're thirsty. Reach for the...
Ours turn today.
The engine of a...
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange...
Sunrise, Parabellum. Mr. Gart cleaned it. 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough. Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolution. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. I think we may have held it off, for now. Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay. It's not ouch time yet. You just go to Druamin pit.
Druamin.
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped that... As retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital. Yes. You were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Paul, though. And that's what happened. This is the one. He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the... We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage. 5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus. The fat one. He... all. Yes, officer. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get... And... we...
He did not expect you both to survive. His smoking, his...
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. We will...
If it's possible, then by pure willpower...
No. I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me...
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried. Sorry. He may have some idea, but he's not gonna get...
Good. You'll need to be... whatever I did. No need. Not very. I have a concussion from the Major. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me. Easy now. How are you? Your disco days, I honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everhart. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in... Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines. Or that it... Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know? I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside... Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible set. What? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected.
He's wrong.
Okay. We could find thousands more if...
But they seemed so mysterious. There's a little pause. He says, he arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It really is very hard. No. Are you good?
Ballistics. In Clausia's room. Do it proper.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one in...
Next to the stack of bills. I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over.
A gift. I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
Relax. Not everyone...
It's hardly surprising.
The medicine cap pity.
Mm-hmm.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. You give.
I don't see how this is going to give new result. Through the kitchen door.
This window is pristine.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes. A two-hearted spider, like the witness said. The man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions ending him. The red thread bisecting the room shot from the roof outside. Location A. Maybe if you extrapolate all the man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, or 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean that's a 28%. According to your map of the district, this should be prime for Boardwalk. 700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled 1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper, 1 kilometer away. An unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme the island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is what she was there that night. She would have.
She had a long time to.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust? I find that hard to believe. But at this point, so it is.
For a second he seems. The wind blows in from the open. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every...
Okay, let's go to the fucking island. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village.
Oh, you're up. It's good to... You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you... Let's be... defended, maybe putting it a bit generously, though. I had a great view of you doing nothing to...
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after... I don't remember everyone who comes here. And many people wear sunglasses inside late. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him. He nods back at just two badass men nodding. Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
No problem.
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it. Is it now? Well, bye-bye, gendarme.
Seeing you approach.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime.
Our condolences for your losses.
Does he look like...
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey.
No shit, Marlon. What's gonna happen to the Hardy boys? No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now? Me? No, man.
If any of them had leadership capacity beside Titus,
What? Fuck no. If I'd stay? Man, you have no idea how this works, do you?
he's not a drinker.
Yeah, man. You know?
I haven't got shit.
There's something there. A germ of determination. This is not completely ludicrous.
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And do you have an info?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight.
She's gone.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world, both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight.
That's kind of you to say.
I will. You
A sharp pain shoots up your side and
Yes?
the graffito has been painted over the traces. This was Cindy the Star. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it. Yes. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what...
Officer, actually, never mind.
The prick is gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade.
Hell, most likely. Oh, he would have liked that. Violent life. His hungry little heart finally gave out. The doc
Did he feel like he has to prove it?
guess he was about to head home. 'Cause when sometimes I thought he was wearing it. No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could I repeat, an absolute can't. Even the only people who could stand to be around him. And she never lost sight of it. We've hated each other our entire... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a count. Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went. I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo. Yes.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you, René, wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. That's their old name. There were many reasons, but mostly it was, I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies. Yes. What about...
Yes.
It is... I just don't know anymore.
Officer, what happened?
You're not limp. She sounds almost disappointed with you.
Look at you can barely walk. Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Ghilaine.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. Better than being dead. Aye, I bet they are. Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. Its wind's still and the tar just dried. If you promise to bring it back and...
Of course, ma'am.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she...
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back. Once you get in, that's it. Have you made all the necessary prep? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth.
What? Fine. Let's blast SAD FM.
SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow...
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to trees are green and overhanging, featherlight free and everlasting. Want to be free from pain, eternity. Disco
The boat comes to a slow in the silence. Let's go. You finally made it, haven't you? Where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduate? You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one... Books and magazines, most are soft covers. Serialized fantastique, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories. You find
Someone's made themselves a home.
oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory, that is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly like reading.
Ouzia. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a...
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him.
Whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Whoever has lived here.
Interest. There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here.
A flash of pain interrupts.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed. The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep. Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism. internationalism, and okay, don't say you need to talk, right, but you don't even want to talk to her. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territory. Win her back. How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here? And
Hey. I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Oh, don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. Wait, I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown. Oh, this is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied...
she looks at the suitcase.
Anyway. No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive, epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now. Your feet still tremble from the steps you took, as if over an enormous... She is not kissing you back. The moment is trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. I never cheat.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful. She shakes her head.
No, Harry. Not yet. I'm pregnant. You know what this means. Of course not. I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions.
More questions. Ask more. She doesn't know what to say.
Yes, okay. I'm glad. Do you know how much it hurts me to hear you say that? I'm shit, you made me shit. I can't do this anymore.
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it. That's not what figurines do, Harry.
She looks at the headless Found Rider between you.
Harry, I don't want things. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless Fallen Rider back then. It's not. But I don't know why I said but. There is no but. That's it, yes. We've talked.
Where in? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe. But I can. Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew, yes. But that time is... No, Harry. We already tried again.
Is that how it is now? We should just try, or not you too.
Of course. You're a visionary entrepreneur and I'm a social democrat. Because I don't know. Please. Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly
You know what I mean. A little down. You've worked there for so long, you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now.
in descending order, usually.
It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stayed down for too long. You only communicated with insight. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be. I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
No, that would only be painful and dull. Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you. The horrible time. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. I won't see you, but you will. Oh, Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? I'm right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week. I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for. Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness. See you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep? I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? What?
The lieutenant nods solemnly.
Okay.
You see a small...
Another part of the island, probably. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother.
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
An old cylindrical generator. The lieutenant puts his hand.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke. He nods approvingly. The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm. Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium.
The console of an antique possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé.
This device was used to control...
We need to restore power before using this, officer. But we should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of...
The boat engine.
But officer, then we would have to swim back.
The consul stands by, mutely.
smoking inside.
There's a firing slit in the wall. The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out.